Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. I am going to be before you probably about 30 minutes. You're now in the No Judgment Zone with me, Sean Taylor, discussing topics with no judgments, Um, to all the places that I'm streaming, my YouTube channel, the No Judgment Zone, my business Facebook page, Tailor Made Training for You, my personal Facebook page, Sean Taylor, my private group, for imperfect non-judgmental people only, 50 and over, Twitter, Twitch, all the places that I'm streaming. You are now in the No Judgment Zone with me discussing topics with no judgments. This particular subject, um, I've been trying to do a podcast. I wanted my buddy Brandon to be on here today, but he's busy. We probably gonna most likely we're gonna do a part two to this because yeah, we're definitely gonna do a part two to this podcast. The title of this is "Be Mindful of Who are you rocking with? Be mindful of that. Who you're rocking with." Um, I was on the phone with a friend of mine, and we were discussing, um, just people that you love and you care about. You always want to protect them, even when you're not around them. You pretty much want to keep them covered. And I heard a brother said it was crazy. I made this podcast, but I hadn't done it yet. And then I heard a brother talking about it, and just reminded me, like, you need to get this podcast done today. Um, Something that my mother always told me too. People that you love, Shauna, people that you care about, you always want to protect them when they're not around to protect themselves. And a lot of times we don't protect those people that we love and care about because we're too busy entertaining the gossip. We're too in the we want to be in the know. We're part of the nose patrol. We want to be nosy about the information. And a lot of people, we think that we have people that have our backs, but theoretically they don't have our back, because they are actually engaging in a conversation and gossiping along with that person about you. But that's supposed to be your homie. That's supposed to be your dude. That's supposed to be your woman. That's supposed to be your man. That's supposed to be your family. And they just jump on board along with the gossip, and that's something. And one of the things that the guy said, um, and I really like that. But me and my mother used to have conversations about gossip all the time. That it's not a thing that you want to do. We've all done it. Let's just be real about it. Let's cut the BS. Everybody has gossiped about somebody at some point in their lives. Somebody is gossiping about somebody right now. Why do people do that is beyond me. But one thing my mother always told me, she's like, you just got to be always mindful of the company that you keep. Not everybody has your best interests at heart, and you just got to be careful of the valuable information that you share with people. Not everybody is going to keep that close to the vest. Not everybody is going to take that to the grave. Um, my mother always told me, when someone's close to you, or I don't care if it's a family member, friend, a loved one, your woman, anybody who's close to you that renders themselves vulnerable to actually share valuable information, painful information, hurtful information, um, that's hard for them to talk about, but they feel safe and comfortable to have a conversation with you about it. Never betray them with that information when things go sideways or get upside down. Never betray them and go just spread their information out for the world to see and to hear. And my mom was a strong believer, and I really don't care how nobody feels about it. And people have had problems about it, I really don't care. That you live your life how you want to live it. I don't judge you. I live my life how I want to live it. There was a time in my life, up till I was 40 years old, that my life was an open book, telling everybody everything, everybody in my business, everybody in my marriage, everybody in my relationship, everybody in my friendship, everybody is in my business. So I'm not with this new age, if somebody got something to say, or they ain't saying this, or they got something out. You can live your life however you want to live it, but you're not going to know my every move. That's play. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to, that's just not how I move. I used to move like that. I used to play checkers just like you. I used to be dumb just like you. I used to be naive just like you. This didn't happen overnight for me, but it was something that my mother used to always tell me all the time. A private life is a happy life. Baby, they're going to convince you and they're going to say this and they're going to try to coerce you. They're going to try to persuade you and or going to have an attitude or this and that or whatever. Baby, let them have their whole life on public display. Let them have their whole life on neon lights for the world to see. Let them be braggadocious about every move that they make. I did that up to I was 40 years old. So the change, I just changed it not too long ago. So I had to get out of that because I understood that when everybody's in your business, when everybody's in your know, and when things go wrong, now you looking like an idiot because you put it out there for the world to see. Now it went upside down and sideways. Now you have to pretty much do the backstroke to defend yourself or defend whatever went wrong. So my whole thing about that is that how many of you are mindful of the company that you keep? You know what I'm saying? How many of you know are confident that these people who you are rocking with are going to protect you, protect your name, protect your best interest when you're not around? And one thing about this place, I've lived in big cities that you never run into nobody again. But this place is big, but it's small. You run into people, everybody know everybody, whatever. It's like a filtering cycle of, whatever. It's this place is big, but it's a cesspool of small. So for me, I ain't hanging out, I ain't doing nothing. Man, I'm at an age I ain't gotta do. I did that. I've hung out and partied and did all these things more than 10 different dudes in 10 different lifetimes. Have at it. Be the old woman in the club. Be the old dude in the club. Do you, man. I've lived that life. That's the part of youth. That's what youth is for. As you grow older, things supposed to change in your life. I like to be at the crib. I'm like, that's just me. Being out and about in the streets, man, I ain't got time. I ain't got time. I done that. I ain't 23 no more. And I'm not gonna be some older guy trying to live out my 20s that I missed or whatever the case may be. I did that. I've done everything known to man. And a lot of things I regret. So there's nothing out there for me. It's the same stuff. It's the same talk. It's the same verbiage. It's the same vernacular. It's the same conversations. The same scene. I mean, what am I missing? So why is it so important? I got to be here and I got to be there. No, man, you do move like you was in your 20s, bro, sis. Do you? I'm not judging you, but that's not for me. I've lived that life. I've done that. I remember being in my 20s and me and my buddies being in the club. You see the old dudes in the clubs, dudes in their 50s and 60s in the club. They and dressed like they in their 50s and 60s, and we used to clown. And me and my buddies that I used to run with, we was like, man, one thing we ain't gonna be is we ain't gonna be these old cats in the club. And none of the dudes I roll with even do that club stuff. There's a certain point in your life that you got to mature and be on your grown man or grown woman shit. There's some things are beneath you to even be doing or even entertaining or even discussing or talking about. But to each his own. It's not my place to. You do what you got to do for you. I'm gonna do what I got to do for Sean. And that's just how it's going to be. So judge me all you want. I really don't care because I ain't thinking about what you're talking about, regardless anyway. So here's the deal. How many of you know the company that you keep? I mean, seriously, it's a serious question. I mean, who are you rocking with? And are they protecting your name? Are they protecting you when you are not around? That's how you know what you got. That's how you know what's in your camp. That's how you know who truly cares about you. And I put in there, you got to be wise and careful when it comes to people you rock with. If they aren't covering you and protecting you When you are not around, those are not your people. They are simply pretenders. You got people in your camp, you got people that's supposed to be down for you or 10 toes down for you. And when you're not around, they're jumping on the bandwagon with everybody else talking about you. Divulging all the information that you privately shared with them to others. You got to be mindful of the company that you keep. And a lot of y'all don't even know who you're rocking with. You don't know who, you're not even mindful of who you're rocking with. You just rocking with any and everybody. You know, I don't care if people don't get me. I don't care if people don't understand me. I don't care if they misunderstand me. I've gotten to the point that I really don't care whether you get me, understand me, be there for me, support me, be here one day, gone the next day, have a verbal commitment, but you ain't mentally commitment. I don't even care, man, because you're gonna show your hand. And what I do, I'm not gonna entertain it. When I tell you I'm not, you ain't gotta worry about me no more. I ain't bothering you no more. I ain't. And that's on moms right there. So that means that thing is trump tight, it's sealed, is nothing there. I'm just not that type of dude. I don't walk backwards. I can't walk backwards. There's a reason I can't walk backwards, because if I walk backwards and I'm going to me, it's like I'm going back to vomit, and I'm just gonna lap back up, and it's gonna be horrible. It's gonna be terrible. It ain't nothing different gonna be. It was horrible coming out, and it's gonna be even worse just tasting it back. But are you mindful of the company that you keep? You know, gossip can separate the best of friends, period. It can ruin friendships. It can ruin relationships. It is the worst thing out there. You ain't got to live your life, and you ain't got to you ain't got to believe in a private life. It's a happy life. You can think and have your theories and philosophize on this and think this and come up with this, and you perceive it as whatever. That's on you. You want everybody in your business, have at it. But when that chaos and that mayhem and that stuff, that craziness, drama and all that stuff you're going through, you're stressed out, that's on you, because you got everybody in it. You got everybody in it. The less you know about me, the better it is for me. Because when you go through times and years and years of people trying to convince you and trying to persuade you, you can talk to me, blah, blah, blah. Now they know valuable information about you. And they will always know that valuable information about you. And then they will use your valuable words against you. The stuff that was painful for you to talk about, hard for you to discuss, you kept it close to the vest. You trusted this person to talk about it, and they use those same words against you. Do I have trust issues in what I tell people? You damn right I do. Because it is always backfired. It's not once it has not backfired. So no, I ain't telling you nothing. How you doing? I'm good 24/7, 365 days a year, as far as you know it. That's all you're gonna get. I ain't giving you nothing. You've broken that trust because you talk too much. So my thing about it is, you got to be mindful of the company you keep. Y'all don't know. Be careful of who you think you rocking with. Because if these people if they not protecting you when you not there, when you can't protect yourself, what do you truly have at the end of the day? If people aren't keeping you protected when you're not around, what type of friend do you have at the end of the day? Only you can answer that question. They supposedly be your friend. You can say oh, he's got this high. You can that just rolls off my back like water off a duck's back. That old Jedi mind trick to say that and to get me to divulge it, because I don't want you to think that. And you can think I am whatever you say I am. I'll be whatever you say I am. You can draw your own conclusions. You can make the beginning of the movie and the end of the movie. You can do whatever. You can have a director's cut of what you think of me. You can do whatever you want. I don't care, man. I really don't care. My mindset is someplace else. I ain't worrying about that. I got bigger fish to fry. I got more pertinent things to worry about. I got more important things that's on my mind. I got different things that's on my plate. I don't have time to be worrying about what other people think of me. I don't live by that. I live by the FWPT code and rule. Here's the thing. Do not call me on social media. I don't know who this idiot is calling me. I don't know them for the can of paint, but they call me. That is the best. Yes, I'm putting you on blast because you're an idiot. Because I don't know you. Do not call me on social media. Who does that? As a matter of fact, I don't know who this person is. But I'm finna fix this nonsense right now. There you go. Nope, I don't need to learn nothing about this. Just block them, because I don't know who this fool is, man. People are just, man, this world is crazy. People are just generally weird. So, what? Oh my God. Do I have to do that? Do I have to do all that? Just block, please. Thank you. Can you give me all that information, Facebook? Jesus Christ. Anyway, like I was saying, as I got rudely interrupted by whoever this person is calling somebody, you just got to be mindful of the company that you keep, man. You know, the less company, the less drama. The less friends, the less drama. You know, the less people know about you, the better it is for you. If you want to be an open book with people, be an open book. I mean, you just got to roll with you just got to roll with every way that actually goes. But you got to be mindful of the people that you're rocking with, man, because you got a lot of good pretenders out here. They just want to know your business so they can divulge it to everybody, so they can just be talking about you and just saying this and saying that. That's what people do, man. I mean, I guess that's a popular thing to do these days. You know, I guess, you know, people ain't got nothing else to do, you know, but if people aren't protecting you when you're around, what do you have at the end of the day? Are they really your friend? Does that woman truly have your back, bro? Right now, Jesus Christ. Ugh. Trying to get this thing done. Hold on, people. Hold on, man. Label all the time. So, what you have to do, isn't it amazing when you need to get something done, you can't get it done? When you need to do something, you can't. You know what, man? Whatever, man. This is, you know what? Whatever. Whatever. So if it keeps going out, you know what I'm saying? It just keeps going out, people. So just be mindful of who you're rocking with. Be mindful of who you share information with, and don't overindulge in the information that you share. That's not the move. Because not everybody has your best interest at heart, man. At the end of the day, they just don't. They just don't. I realize that time is really short as I've gotten older. As I've lost a lot of people in death, there's a lot of things I don't have time for. I ain't got time for the drama. I ain't got time for your whining and you feeling sorry for yourself. I ain't doing nothing to better yourself. I ain't got time for you to be still stuck on a pet. You still holding all those mistakes against me. You don't want to be my friend. You don't want to mess with me no more. I ain't cool, man. Do you, man? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to make amends. You don't want to have to reconcile something. You don't want to. We can't break bread and forgive each other and be friends and find the love again, man. Okay, man. Just have your pity party. Do your thing, man. Good luck to you. I don't have time because life is so short. Life is so short, and we waste so much time on things that's not even worthy of our attention. If it's not worthy of my attention, I'm not going to indulge in it. I'm not going to bask in it. I'm not going to entertain it because it's not worthy of my attention. What is it going to do? All it's going to do is drive me crazy, stress me out. I already know how that story is going to end because, God dang, I'm in the movie. So you already know how that story is going to end because that person's not changing. That person's not going to actually acknowledge and own who they are, how problematic they are, their idiosyncrasies that they are in denial of, their imperfections that they're in denial of, how condescending they are, how they talk slick at their mouth, how they do things underhandly and go behind your back and do things. They're not going to acknowledge that. So why do you entertain people who refuse to change? They ain't even trying to make change. They're not even trying to make change to better themselves. So why are you going to entertain people who refuse to make change? Period. You, my friend, I know you, I got any history with you, and anybody come to me talking bad about you, trust me, I ain't got no respect to person. I'm going to check them where they stand because I got to protect you because you're not there to protect yourself. You're not hearing the conversation or the dialogue that they're talking about you. People who stay in the gossip, they are very immature people. You got grown people, 40s, 50s, 60s, and older, still gossiping like they're in high school. My mom used to tell me all the time, she said, you know, son, adulthood is nothing but an older version of high school when it comes to the maturity level of some people. That's all it is. Some people, they're grown, they're 40s and 50s and 60s, still dealing with peer pressure. How you a grown man and grown woman still dealing with peer pressure? How you a grown man and grown woman in your 40s, 50s, and 60s still dealing with the he say, she say, still dealing with the grapevine stuff, still gossiping about people? How you beg somebody to open up to you so you can I guess, quote unquote, get closer to them for the opportune moment of getting close because you just want to know they business, and then you use that against them. If somebody can riddle me that, boy, look at here. If somebody can riddle me that, that'd be good. Because I don't understand how people are of age but still making high school moves, still having high school conversations, still doing the he say, she say stuff, still gossiping. If I ain't got nothing good to say about you, I ain't got nothing, I say I ain't got nothing to say at all about you. You got to understand this. Silence sends messages too. Silence is one of the strongest messages there is. Silence and no response sends a silent FU. It sends that you ain't even worthy of my attention. Silence sends that you are washed up, you are tainted, you ain't trying to change, you ain't taking no accountability. You ain't even taking accountability for the lies that I know that you've lied about, in my face about. I'm not even finna bother you and trying to get the truth out you because you're going to say the opposite because you're afraid of what I'm going to do. So you're going to lie because you're scared. I already know the truth, so I'm not going to go back. I'm going to spare myself the stress of the going back and forth with you because I'm not going to get no truth out of you. Truth is nowhere in your vicinity, but you always calling people liars or you're always saying this about this person, whatever. It's funny how people are always talking about, oh, this person lie, when they lie just as much as that person. But they just lie more sophisticated. They just lie more classy. They just cover up their lies a little bit more. My lies are dumb. I trip over my lies. I get caught up in my lies. Your lies are so good and so sealed, nobody can, somebody gonna leak it, and then it comes back, and then you still are going to be in denial of it. When someone has lied and I know they lied, I don't even say nothing to them about it. I don't even say nothing to them about it. I just keep that in my pocket because I already knew they was lying because things wasn't adding up anyway. They just wasn't adding up. And I've said this many times before, I've been a compulsive liar pretty much a big majority of my life. Pathological liar, a big part of my life. So when somebody ain't good at lying, lies to me, I already know that you're lying. I just don't even say nothing to you because I feel sorry for you because you don't even know how to lie good. And you tell on yourself because of how you present it to me that it doesn't make any sense. And I know you've lied. And I know you've been doing things undercover. It's cool. I'm not going to do anything going back and forth with you or none of that stuff right there. I am mindful that I used to rock with you, ain't rocking with you no more. Just not doing it. When they side and campaign against you and supposed to be down for you, 10 toes down with you, and they decided against you, they weren't never rocking with you in the first place. They just wasn't. When somebody brings something to you and they entertain it, but that's supposed to be your dude, that's supposed to be your girl, that's supposed to be your boy, that's supposed to be your homie, that's supposed to be your friend, your lover, whatever, your husband, your wife, whatever it's supposed to be, and they not protecting you, you ain't got nothing anyway, son. You ain't got nothing anyway, bro, sis. You ain't got nothing anyway. You have nobody. You are on an island all by yourself. You always was. So don't get mad of the obvious. Don't get mad. Don't get disgruntled. Don't get upset. Just keep it moving. Lesson learned. Keep it moving. You ain't got to run and tell everybody nothing. Let me tell you something. When things go wrong, I'll be damned if I'm running to my family, my friends, whatever. I don't want nobody to know. I don't want nobody to know because, first of all, I'm embarrassed as hell. I'm embarrassed that I look like a fool. I'm embarrassed that I invested time. I'm embarrassed that I invested my resources. I'm mad that I invested my friendship. I'm bad that I just invested anything, that I talked them up, that I kept them on a pedestal. So why am I going to run back and tell all my homies, all my family members about what this person did to me? I'm not saying nothing. And there's not a friend or family member that could go and say, well, Sean said this. My mother was alive, and people used to go to her and be like, let me tell you something about my boys. I don't know nothing that my boys go through until aftermath of it. And that means it could be 6 months, a year, 2 years later. I don't know nothing because my boys don't run to me and tell me anything. You know why? Because I raised my boys that weak men run to their mothers and tell them all their problems. Weak men cry and run to their mothers and tell them their situations. Weak men run to their mothers and tell them all their marital problems, their girlfriend problems, their issues about what's going on in their house. She said, I raised my boys not to be weak, to run to me. Don't come to me about my problems. Don't tell me nothing. Tell me after it's already said and done, not during. There's a lot of things that my mom left her life that she don't know that I did or what I went through in relationships or marriage or whatever, because you know what? Me and my brother, we just ain't built that way. Little boys run to their mothers and tell them all their problems and blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry. You know what? My mom didn't sign up to be my friend. She signed up to be my mother. There's a difference. Friends don't backhand you and knock your teeth out. My mom done knocked my teeth out and busted my lip, all different types of things of me talking out of turn, me being nosy, whatever. See, my mom pretty much showed me that you need to stay in your place. There's certain things that you don't need to hear. Y'all too busy trying to be friends with your kids. I ain't here to be no kid's friend. I'm here to serve a different purpose. I'm not here to be your friends. That's what you got your friends in school for, buddy. I'm not here to be your friend. Y'all can do whatever you want to, blah, blah, blah. Oh, he's my best friend. He's my best friend. No, that's my kid. Ain't my best friend. My best friend is Brandon. My best friend is Tommy. Rob. I mean, huh? My son, my best friend? Who say that? What handbook that come from? No, he's not. No, my daughter's not my best friend. No. I need them to dislike me. I need them to be mad at me. I need them to not want to be around me and not want to speak to me because I did what I needed to do as a parent. I ain't here to be your friend because when you're trying to be your friend, now you're messing up. Now, because there's a real catch-22 when you try to correct them, they looking at you like, hey, we're supposed to be friends. I thought we was buds. How your kid looking at you like, I thought we was best buds. I thought we supposed to be friends. Where they do that at? Because Gwen was not our friend. My mouth can still feel the backhands of the busted lips she gave me the time she knocked out my teeth. So Gwen was not my friend. My grandma Louise definitely wasn't my friend. Auntie Deborah was a slippery slopes. Now Auntie Deborah my Auntie Deborah was I don't know, man. I was just so close to her.
But I had enough respect for her. I mean, she would beat my behind when she needed to beat my behind, but I could go to her in confidence and tell her about things. There was things that my family, my family members, those 3 family members, I've told them things and they've taken it to their grave and they never came out to nobody else. That's how it's supposed to be. That's a bond. That's a bond. If you supposedly have a friend, your friend gonna have your back in front of you. They're gonna have your back when you're not around. Period. If you supposedly have a woman, she got your back in front of her. She got your back when you're not around. Your man, he got your back in front of you, and he got your back when you're not around. Don't come and ask me no questions after I've went through a divorce with this person or broken up with this person. First of all, even if you talk about that person, that I used to be with or whatever, I'm be like, you know what? You need to just watch your mouth on that because you don't even know them. What I went through with them is what we went through. It ain't none of your business in the first place. But second of all, I'm not going to allow you to sit up here and talk bad about them because I got history and I know that person. So regardless if they may be a piece of crap in my mind, it ain't for you to actually elaborate or talk on or speak upon. Period. So I'm going to check you on your stand because that's the cloth that I'm cut from. You cut from that gossiping cloth. You cut from that he say, she say cloth. You cut from that father the leader cloth. You cut from that worrying about what everybody think about you cloth. You worrying about entertaining drama and hearsay and gossiping cloth. I'm not built that way. My mother raised me the right way. Don't be doing gossiping. Bitches gossip. And it's bad for a man to be gossip. How you got a whole penis and I hear bitch gossiping like a female? Please break that down for me because that don't make no sense for me as a dude. Some of y'all men out here gossiping as much as these bitches out here, man. Just gossiping. Like women. Like it's just like a bunch of schoolgirls out there just gossiping. You a grown ass man. What you gossiping for? If you a man, that should irritate the hell out of you. If you got a penis in between your legs, that should irritate the hell out of you to hear somebody gossip. I can't stand that gossip, man. And I check like, listen, man, I ain't got time for, take that woman shit over there. To your women friends. Don't come over here to me. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. I'm a dude. I ain't gossiping. And whatever, man. Let's get this money, man. Why don't we take gossiping? Let's come up with some ideas. Gossiping. Got time for that doggone soap opera shit. You take that soap opera nonsense over there. Because a lot of y'all love that soap opera, that soap opera talk, that soap opera gossip. Take that junk over there, man. Got time for that nonsense. That thing ain't putting the money in, ain't putting $1 in my account, ain't doing nothing to help my business. Nothing to help me raise my man. That's just time I can't get back. I ain't got time to be gossiping, man. Y'all out here doing a whole reality show of gossip in your day-to-day lives. That's what you do. I hate reality shows. I detest reality shows because they BS. It ain't nothing but gossip. I don't even watch it. You're like, oh, you watching that crap again? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go in the room and watch some football or something. Got time for no whack-ass reality show. I ain't even built that way. A bunch of gossip? No, man. Oh, dude. You got to be mindful of the company that you keep. Who you rocking with out here, man? Because if these people ain't got your back, if that ain't your man, 100 grand, bro, if that ain't your sister ain't got your back when you ain't around, sis, man, you need to reevaluate your whole situation. You need to reevaluate your whole count and clean house. Get rid of those people just taking up space. Those in the way people. Get rid of those in the way people. You know them in the way people just be walking around looking up and they just in the way and shit. Just get rid of those in the way people, man. They just in the way. They ain't add no value. All they doing is subtracting value from your life. Man, get out of my way, man. Get out of my life. Life is too short for that negativity, man. All that dark, toxic crap. Man, get out of my life, man. Because if you can't have my back when I'm not around you, and I find out you ain't got my back, oh, we done. You know what I mean? We done, son. We done. We done. You ain't got to worry about me no more. You ain't have my. We ain't got nothing to talk about. We ain't got nothing to rectify. We ain't got no. We straight. I'm cool. I'm good, man. You didn't talk. Hey, man, keep talking about me, bro. Keep talking about me. When I find out you a grown man talking about me, and you got a mangina in my book to the day they bury you 6 feet under. You got a straight up mangina, dude. You ain't nothing but a female in my book. And the little bit of cats I got that's dudes in my book, they don't live their life in no. They ain't with that simp culture. They ain't with that beta culture. My dudes are real dudes. Period. I don't rock with them dudes who who got man ways and woman ways. No, you go over there, bro. You go over there, man. I ain't got time for you, man. You know, you going on over there with your woman shit, bro. Because you got a man, John. Just going over with the girls. Just go hang out with the ladies. Go on out there and have a ladies' night, girls' night. You know, just go on out there with them, man. Don't come over here. So be mindful who you rocking with. Some of y'all don't even know who y'all rocking with. Y'all don't. And y'all think them people got your back, and they don't. They don't. They don't. Somebody came to me a couple of weeks ago talking about a friend of mine. I checked they monkey ass right where they stood. Didn't care how they thought about it. I didn't care if they cried crocodile tears. But you ain't gonna be talking about somebody that I know and I got history with. Not on my watch. No. You say, I'm like Lil Duval. Come again, say what? Come again, say what? Come again, say what? Yeah, because I'm like, did you really say what I thought you said? Now, see, now you talking about somebody you don't know. And I'm finna read your ass. But you're not gonna be talking about somebody that I got tenure with, history with, well over 20, 30 years with. How you think that's gonna roll? That's not gonna work out well for you. I'm gonna check you where you stand. And first of all, I'm gonna tell you really eloquently, watch your damn mouth. That's my friend. You don't know them. I think you need to just chill out. Well, my ass. You need to chill out. You got some people who are so lost out here, who's so detached from reality, who got way too much time on their hands. All they do is stroll. They stay on Facebook 24/7. The minute you post something, boom, they comment. I'm like, God damn, I just posted that shit. Did you sleep? Do you sleep on the internet? Ain't got nothing else to do with their time. Those type of people are just lost. Very immature. They go on to like, well, this person's comments on this person on this page, this person. Who gives two shits? Why are you worried about it? How is that affecting your day? And what is that doing to disrupt what you got going on? You a grown-ass woman. You a grown-ass man. Why you care about comments and emojis and all this? What, you in high school? Those little nuances and little annoyances, man, those are very irritating. My mom always told me, she said, one thing about you, baby, you get very annoyed with stupid, dumb people. Yes, I do. Stupid, dumb people need to have a stupid, dumb island to put all the stupid and dumb people on that island and just let them just migrate together. They don't need to be nowhere close to intelligence because they don't. They move dumb, they talk dumb, they make dumb moves, they act move, they think dumb, everything they do is just dumb. Nothing is smart, nothing is from a thinking realm, nothing is intelligence, it's just dumb. And you can tell about come out their mouth, or just come out their mouth like, do you even hear what you even say? No, you don't, ma'am. No, you don't, sir. Be mindful of who you're working with. And if the people in your life aren't protecting you when you're not around, who do you really have? Now, that's a question you got to figure out. But the over volunteering of vulnerable information, no, don't give it to them. Don't give it to them no matter how much they beg. when they want to know too much. When people like, I just want you to open up. I just want you. I'm like, in my mind, I'm sitting back on cool. I'm like, why is it that important to you? Why? Here's my thing. I ain't got time to be doing no background checks on you, dude. I ain't got no time to be digging up in your past, going all the way what you did in pre-K and kindergarten. I don't give a shit. Your past is your past. We all got one. What's your past got to do with me? I mean, seriously, what does your past have to do with Sean Patrick Taylor? He ain't got nothing to do with me. How is it affecting me? No, that's me being nosy, and that's me going to judge you based off your past. And I ain't got no place to judge nobody based off their past. I have a past too. We all have a past. So I'm going to judge you for what you did 20 years ago. I'm going to judge you what you did just a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago. I'm going to judge you. I ain't got no place to judge you. How I'm judging you when I ain't perfect? And you got all these supposedly perfect people got judgmental opinions, and they are always judging other people. I don't know how you think that you have a place in this world to judge anybody. Let me go digging up some of your stuff. Let me go pull some of them skeletons out of your closet and just put them on public display for the world to see. And let's just have a whole forum and talk about your past and your BS and see if you like that. I guarantee you that'll stop some of y'all from going and trying to be judgmental. Stop being judgmental. Judgmental people have no open mind at all. All they see is one way. Judgmental people, you won't ever get no closure, no clarity. You will never get no rectification. There's no reconciliation. There's no redemption. There's no forgiveness. Let them judge. Keep judging me. You can take your judgments and stick them up your ass. I don't care what you say. And I don't care what you do. You ain't my problem. Now you're somebody else's problem. I feel sorry for the schmuck that's got to deal with your dirty ass. Because they have no idea how psychologically effed up that you really are. And you walking around here like you a whole prize, and you the best thing since sliced bread. I mean, oh my God. I mean, you the gift that keeps on giving. You the best man on the planet, the best woman on the planet. Oh my God. And you far from it. Man, look at here, man. Be mindful of who you are rocking with. Because people that you rock with supposed to have your back. Good, bad, or indifferent. They're supposed to have your back. That means having your back is protecting you when you ain't around them. My boys can come on here and tell you that dude has protected me, has come to me and protected me of things when I wasn't around him. And got highly offended. Sure did. Like heated. You come at me talking about somebody that I got history with, that is not going to end well for you. It is not. Because I'm going off, and I don't care how you feel about it, because they're my people. And if they're not protecting you when you're not around, them are not your people. And they not 10 toes down for you. I don't care how much they try to convince you. If your friends and your family ain't protecting you when you're not around, they ain't your people. Blood don't make you family. Loyalty to me makes you family. Loyalty to me makes you family. And if you don't have a loyal bone in your body, you are nothing to me. You are nothing. You roach skin. You ain't nothing. You roach skin. That's all you are. You are nothing. Blood don't make, I don't care if nobody's, man, blood, yeah, whatever, blah, 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 yeah, whatever. Blood don't make you family. Loyalty makes you family. And I roll by that street cold all day long. And I ain't got not one blood relative who's never had my back. Talk about me, they gonna get you straight. talk about me if you want to in front of one of my family members and watch what happens. Guarantee you, they're going to read your ass right where you stand. I guarantee you. On my mama, I know there is. I ain't even got to worry about the check because I know it ain't going to bounce. Hey, put as many zeros on you if you want to on that check right there. I know if you talk about me in front of one of my family members, oh, you finna get check right where you stand. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. One of my friends that's on one hand, you talk about me in front of them, oh, they're going to check you where you stand. They're going to check you where you stand because my people ain't like your people. They ain't sometimey. They ain't like this. They ain't moving funny. They ain't one day this, the next day. No, I don't deal with those type of people. I don't even rock with them type of people. I don't even want them people around me. I don't even conversate with those people. I don't even deal with those type of people. Be mindful of who you're rocking with. Please be mindful of who you're rocking with. Because who you rocking with supposed to have your back 24/7, 365 days a year. They supposed to be down for you like 4 flat tires and a slow leak. They supposed to be down for you regardless. Even on bad terms, them jokers loyalty don't change. Y'all loyalty out here is fugazi as hell. Y'all loyalty is based off your mood. And that's the worst loyalty you ever want to have because their loyalty can change Monday through Sunday. That ain't loyalty. Bro, you playing Russian roulette with that fool right there because he no telling what you going to get Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. He no telling what you going to get when it comes from the loyalty department. There is no loyalty. They are loyal to their options. They are loyal to their moods. They are loyal to their feelings. They are loyal to their emotions. Bro, you ain't got no, if that's where their loyalty lies, you ain't got nothing. Dude, you might as well check out right now. Because every move they make is based off of feeling. You don't want nobody in your camp like that, dude. You ain't got nothing. In a crisis, oh man, they gonna pick them over you all the time. In a crisis? Man, let me tell you something. I can't speak on nothing I have not gone through, went through, currently going through, of experience. I can speak on this because I've been through it. And that's why I don't F with hardly nobody no more. I don't trust nobody. I trust my people. That's it. If you on the outside of that, you just asked out with me because there's no trust because you have moved funny at some point. No, you ain't got to worry about me no more. Yeah. Yeah, you good? Hey, you straight? From afar, from a distance. That's all you getting. You good? Yeah, I mean, that's it from a distance. I'm talking about a far distance. I ain't messing with you up close and personal. Now, I've been there right there. I see how you move. You like this. You are loyalty to yourself. You are loyal to yourself. You ain't loyal to nobody else. You are a straight up nomad. The definition of a nomad is a person who has no home with nobody. They have no loyalty to nobody. It's all about themselves at the end of the day. They have no home. I got this many people that I know that's got my back. And all my family members I know that's got my back. Everybody else is nomads. They have moved funny in some type of way. I'm like, nah, brother, no. And I'll say it. I don't care how you feel about it, Facebook. I don't care about. I'll trust a person from the streets before I trust a straight-laced person any day of the week. Because people from the streets ain't judgmental. Because they from the same code they from the same block you from, bro. They from the same place you from. They from the same gutter you from. They from the same ditches you from the same trenches and foxholes you're from the same jail cells and cell blocks you are from. They from the same streets you are from. So, hey, I'm going to trust them way more, but I trust a white-collar person in the day. I'm going to trust somebody from the streets way more. I trust somebody who ain't never got in trouble before or nothing. Because them type of people, their nose is up in the air, ears brittle as hell, sensitive as fuck. Man, hell no, man, no. Give me the people from the streets, them my people all day, twice on Sunday, goddamn it. I'm like, I'm messing with nobody. Man, y'all straight laced people. No, y'all so judgmental, man. Y'all stay over there. I'm sorry. I'm too raw for y'all. Too rough around the edges. Too bad. My past is too ratchet. I'm flawed. I got plenty of imperfections and idiosyncrasies. I'm not good enough for you. And on the cool, Sean cool with it because I don't want to F with you anyway. If I'm being honest. And I put that on my mom. If I'm being honest, I don't want to F with you anyway. You funny style MF, I don't want to mess with you anyway. I done seen your hand. I done seen how you move under crisis. I done seen how you move when the heat get too hot in the kitchen. I done seen how you move when things get hard, tough. I done seen how you move when there's obstacles, adversities, challenges. I don't want you in my presence anyway. And ain't no love lost. I'll tell it to you here. I'll tell it to you in your face and I'll bat an eye. What's going to happen? Nothing. You softer than baby shit, so I ain't worried about you. What? What are we seriously talking about here? So I'm not worried about you. So if you left my life tomorrow, I'll be like, okay. Sayonara, have a good day. Arrivederci. Avita saying, truths, whatever. It doesn't matter. Because there's no love lost. I wish you the best. Don't wish no ill will towards you. But when you show your hand that you are softer than baby shit, you keep going that way. And it on the cool, we cool. I ain't gonna go and say nothing about you to the public because you ain't even worthy of talking about. Bang, bang, in the word of Dave Chappelle. There you go. I ain't got time talking about you. What's talking about you doing? Is it adding any money in my pocket? Is it adding any value in my life? What's gossiping about you doing for me? It ain't doing a damn thing but wasting my time and my breath. I'm like, I'm not finna get the cotton mouth gossiping about you sorry jokers out here. Pretending to be lying about how good you're not, always lying, ain't talking about nothing. But you want everybody to think that you are perfect. Boy, y'all some lying asses, boy. That's all I got to say. Y'all are the biggest liars, entertainers that I've ever seen. Social media is nothing but pure entertainment. It's like the newspaper. It's like Denzel Washington said. Social media, to me, is just like Denzel Washington said about newspaper. I read the newspaper. This is social media. I read the newspaper. This is social media. I know that it's 99% bullshit, but it's entertainment. That's all social media is to me. Entertainment. But it's 99% bullshit. How many of them fools have real conversations? And they always got something to say about a real conversationalist. Fake people always got problem with real individuals because real individuals don't buy into their bullshit. See, I got a past. I've talked about my past, but let me tell you something. If you think I'm going to be on social media talking about who I give the dick to, you a damn fool because that would never, ever happen. Y'all ain't that important to me. Ain't nothing that important to me for me to talk about my personal life and who I'm giving the dick to you mofos. No, it ain't none of your damn business. If you see me out somewhere, winner, chicken dinner, riddle me this. Yeah, there you go. You ain't got to even have a conversation about it. Yeah, they smack your bellies. Probably is, probably not. But it ain't none of your damn business, and I ain't got to have a conversation to you. Why am I have a come to Jesus meeting to you about my personal business behind closed doors? That ain't none of your damn business. But a lot of you people, y'all go through whole divorces, breakups, and tell it from the beginning to the end. Where they do that bullshit at? And you're wondering why your life is upside down, lying about how good your life is. I'm living your best life. Let me tell you something. You living your best life. You ain't telling them that you got to live your best life. Hello. If you're living your best life, you ain't got to tell people you're living your best life. They will see you living your best life without you even speaking it. That's too much like common sense, good people. Is it too much like common sense? Yes, it is, because common sense ain't always common in this world, in this age, in this era. See, when you doing good and when you living your best life, you ain't got to convince the masses. Y'all braggadocious on bullshit. And I just sit back and laugh. Like I said, I know the newspaper is 99% bullshit, but it's entertainment. My God, it's entertainment. And that's all it is. Social media is nothing but entertainment. 99% bullshit. I'll catch you guys on the flip, man. Great Memorial Day special for my active military personnel, their families, their children, their wives, their husbands. For my veterans, Memorial Day special going on right now. 40% off. It's going on to the 31st of May. Got a great summer special that I'm running to that's already kicked off. It'll be going through the whole entire summer. So contact me 904-403-6991. You can email me t4u.staylor@gmail.com. Contact me at driven.motivated91. At driven.motivated21, or you can contact me on my business Facebook page, Taylor Made Training for You 21. You can contact me, TaylorMadeTrainingForYou.net. If you want to inquiry, you want to set up a consultation. Listen, you cannot see me without a consultation. I'm sorry. And I'm going to tell you why. The consultation is for me to figure out how full of crap you truly are. And you may think that you are picking me as a trainer. No, I'm seeing that you're worth my time. Please don't think it's that type of consultation. I make the final decision at the end of the day. You can be like, I'm ready to sign up, and I can be like, no, ma'am, no, sir, you're not going to be a good fit. Based off how that consultation goes determines on whether that person becomes a client. Not motivated by a dollar. I'm sorry. I ain't come for money, so I'm not motivated by it. I'm sorry. I'm different on purpose. I'm sorry. I'm not motivated by money. When you're motivated by money, you do stupid things. You do foolish things. You do things out of desperation. You do things that will shame you. So I'm sorry. I'm not motivated. I'm not selling my soul to the devil for $1. Sorry, I'm not doing that. And then you don't want to take on somebody that's going to be a headache. That's going to be a problem child. So the consultations for me to feel out how serious you are about your health and about your body. It's your body at the end of the day. It ain't mine. It's about you. It ain't about me. It's about you. That's what's going on, man. Thanks for everybody who's tuned in. Thanks for everybody who likes my posts, supports my posts, who always supports me positively. Thank you guys for following me. Everybody that follows me on social media, that comments, that, about my posts or whatever, who gets some out, I appreciate you, man. Humbled by it. But listen, like I always say at the end of every segment, I'll start judging people once I'm perfect too. But since I'm in no danger, no way, shape, form, or fashion ever of being perfect. That's the word. It's hard to say perfect. You'll never have to worry about me ever judging you, because I'm in no danger of ever being perfect. Whatever you tell me in confidence, I take to the grave. It ain't for nobody else to talk about, to gossip about, to indulge. I'm not even built that way. But anyway, man, y'all stay up. I'll catch you guys on the flip. Eat to live this weekend. Don't live to eat. Remember, Monday's coming right around the corner. Be safe. And to all my soldiers, my active soldiers, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, their families, all the vets from the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, the people who have died before us. Happy Memorial Day for the people who have served this country and their families who have had their back supporting them, whether it's 4 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, how many deployments they've been, whatever war they've been. Happy Memorial Day to you people. And I mean no disrespect, but Memorial Day is for reflection of lives that sacrificed, that made the bloody sacrifice for you to have the freedom you have today. Because guess what? Contrary to your popular, foolish belief, freedom, dummies, ain't free. Lives have been lost for that freedom. Lives have been lost for you to have your barbecues, to get drunk and high, whatever you got to do on Memorial Day. Lives have been lost for you to be off on Memorial Day. But to not reflect on why you have that freedom is foolish in its own right. Freedom ain't free. That debt is paid. That price is paid daily. There's somebody in the Air Force paying for that freedom. There's somebody in the Navy paying for that freedom. There's somebody in the Army paying for that freedom. There's somebody in the Marines paying for that freedom. There's somebody deployed paying for that freedom. There's somebody who had died paying for that freedom. There's husbands who will never hug their wives again that are dead. They'll never hug their children again. They'll never watch their children grow. They'll never be able to go to a high school graduation. There are lives that have been lost for your freedom. Stop thinking this crap is about barbecues and freaking getting drunk. It is about the lives that were lost. And if you have not donned no military uniform, you can't feel the passion or even get or actually understand where I'm coming from, because you have not done shit for this country, but just be in it. Have some respect, at least take and reflect and honor and acknowledge the people who pay for the freedom on a daily basis. Because I know for most of you, it don't mean shit to you. But for the people who have laid down their lives and made the bloody sacrifice, for the person that's home right now, missing a leg, missing an arm, missing a hand, every Memorial Day, I think about how me, my brother, my cousin, and friends made it back to our families when there's a lot of soldiers, hundreds, thousands of soldiers who will never see their family again. Memorial Day is more than what you think about. How about have some reflection of common sense on what Memorial Day really means? I'll catch you guys on the flip. Peace.